Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. So this week we're going to be talking about my first paranormal experiences from my very first childhood house and the paranormal experiences that I had with it, because for me that stuff was really scary and creepy and real, and I promise none of this is made up. This is what I remember, this is what happened to me, and this is some things that I was asleep for and other people told me about. So I lived in Elko, Nevada until I was about 8 years old, and we lived in this house and it had some weird things happen in it. Not too bad, but pretty scary. I'm already getting goosebumps talking about it. I hate talking about this stuff. So when I was younger, I don't remember this stuff happening, but here's some of the things that my parents told me, which isn't much, but they told me like late at night, like after everybody had gone to bed and stuff, they would hear noises come from my room and toys would go off in the middle of the night, and like things would go bump in night basically in my room and stuff is what I was told. And I firmly believe it because I can remember when I was little, I had this skylight above my bed and it was like directly above my bed, and I can always remember like it looked like someone was like watching me. I'm like getting so goosebumpy right now, you guys. Like I can remember someone was like watching me and it felt very uneasy, and I remember loads of times like waking up in the middle of the night crying, and I don't remember like leaving my room. I don't remember like leaving my room, but I would be like next to the stairs crying, and I like would be like frozen, and I'd be like, "Dad, come here," or like I would just cry until someone came and got me, or I would just be like, "Someone come here," you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't go down to their room because I lived on like the 3rd floor, and then there was like the living area, and then there was like my parents' room and the laundry room, and so I would sit on our stairs while they were down there and wait for them to come get me. I can remember like one night I went to bed, and before I like fell asleep, I had a fish tank that sat next to my bed and gave me lighting, and my door I think was open. If not, it got opened. I can't remember that part clearly, but I can remember 2 shadows of like dogs came in the room followed by a man. So these 2 shadow dogs and this man came inside my room, and the dogs, there was my bed was connected to the wall, but it was like in the center of the room, so you could get on the left and right side of me. The dogs like walked by my feet and went in between my bed and the fish tank and like sat there, and then the man came over, and I can remember I was just like frozen, and like the next thing, he grabs the blankets and puts them over my head, and I can remember just being like scared and like didn't know what was going on, and like he didn't look like anything, it was just pure like shadow. And the next thing I know, it was like the next day it was there. Like I don't remember falling asleep, I don't remember anything except for like the next day like starting. Like I don't even remember like waking up the next day and getting ready. I just remember all of a sudden it was like bam, you're in the middle of the day now. Like now I can remember as a kid, like I was always like seeing things and stuff like that. Like I feel like I have some kind of connection to spirits and stuff like that. Like I'm not saying I'm a psychic, but like I'm more susceptible. Anyways, I'm more like susceptible to the entities that are out there. I hate that. Like I feel like talking about this kind of stuff is it's bad juju, I think. That's why I had to do it while it was daylight. I tried to make this video before and it was night, and I can't talk about this at night. Me and a friend were actually talking about this kind of stuff on the phone the other day, and I didn't tell her, but like my light was freaking out on me. I think at one point I told her, I was like, I gotta keep waving my arm around because my light keeps trying to shut off on me. And we were like on the phone, and it has a timer, but it's like, we weren't on the phone for a long time, and it's like, you wave your arm and it's like an hour or something like that. Like, it's not 3 minutes, like every 3 minutes it shuts off. And at one point it shut off on me, and like, if you wave your arm fast enough or something, it comes back on, and it came back on. But it was really scary, like, why was my light trying to turn off? Alright, you guys, that's all the time that I have for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Remember, at least 3 smiles a day. You're beautiful, life's amazing and wonderful and colorful, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! And then, oh my god, my hairs are like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, I'm so goosebumpy and my hairs are standing up right now. I'm more susceptible? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, susceptible?